Hi friends, it's Jason. Thanks for tuning into this week's marketing video. If you can tell from the title of this one, Your Face Wins, Stock Photography Sucks, this is one of those topics that's a core truth and near and dear to my heart. So the idea here is that what are you going to click on when you're looking at social media updates from your friends that you're connected to, whether that's Facebook or LinkedIn or anything? The featured image matters so much. And even more than that, what's in that featured image is the people that work for you, or that you're the one that's talking about it, whatever it is, it's your face is much better than any kind of stock photography that you could use. So one of the things I do with my clients is constantly say, we need to get better at taking pictures when things are happening around here. And it just shows up in the analytics for the click-throughs and different things like that. The traffic that those posts generally do better when it's your face, your people's faces in those photos, than using stock photography. I even did a test on this recently on my website. I'll throw an image of the recent blog post that I put up there. The last few that I've done, I've made sure to include a various version of my own face in the little window that says tell your story. And I've noticed an increase in interactivity, comments, feedbacks, and traffic to my website just on the last few posts. And I've got to believe that it's because, sure, the topics might be relevant, and I've done a lot of LinkedIn training lately that have driven traffic to some of those posts. But the thing is that sometimes the silly face that I've made is what's drawn in a bunch of traffic to those things, and it proves the point. You need to take photos of your people doing stuff, and that's what your story should be about a lot of the time. Even better, let's say you're doing a client success story, take a photo with your client if you can set that up. Sure, it takes a little bit of extra effort, but my goodness, the analytics and the stats definitely prove you're going to get more traction and more activity and more attention to your stories if you're using photos that are your people instead of stock photography. And I've talked about stock photography in the past. Sure, it's important to have that resource because there are certain times you do a thought leadership blog post that just doesn't make sense to have somebody's face in it unless it's the author that's doing the thought leadership. That can make sense. So there are definitely times that stock photography makes sense and you just have to use it. But most of the time, whenever you're telling a story or doing an update, if you can include a picture of yourself, whether it's at a holiday party or doing something in the community to give back, or you're just doing something with a client, whatever it is, get yourself and that other subject material in that photo for your featured image. Go to your own blog, if you guys have a blog on your company page, and take a look. Just look at the featured images for the last 6 to 10 stories you've done. And does it give you a sense of the company? Because when you do this right and you have featured images of your people, it looks like a growing, thriving, successful, fun to work for organization versus a bunch of stock photography. If you like this video, please act on that and like and comment and maybe even subscribe on YouTube if you're willing. I put these marketing videos out, tech tips, brain food stories every week. And I hope you're having a great week. Thanksgiving's right around the corner here in 2021. I'll see you guys next week.